Hey there, and welcome. So today, we're going to tackle this one simple, but honestly pretty powerful idea. It's something that can totally change how you look at your life, your challenges, even your future. It really all comes down to perspective.
Okay, so here it is. This is the quote we're going to unpack today. And, at first glance, it just looks like a nice positive saying, right? Something you'd see on a poster. But if you actually pull it apart, you start to see it's a really sophisticated tool for making real change in your life.
And that's really the big question here, isn't it? Is this just a feel-good phrase for a coffee mug? Or is it something more? Is it a mental framework you can actually use to get through the tough stuff and, build a better future? Let's dig in and find out.
All right, let's start at the beginning. Just those first three words, your current situation. Sounds simple enough, right? But those words, they point to this huge trap that so many of us fall into, and that's the incredible power the right now has over us.
I love this way of looking at it. Think about it. We tend to see our current situation, maybe a job you don't like or a financial bind, as if that's the whole movie. Like, this is it. This is the entire story. But what this framing does is remind you that it's not. It's just one single frame in this incredibly long movie that is your life. And when you're stuck in that one frame, man, it can feel like it's everything, right? It's so easy to feel completely stuck, to feel like your circumstances are who you are. You look forward, and all you can see is more of the same. It's like reading a really tough chapter and thinking the whole book is going to be like this. That right there, that's the trap of the now.
Okay, so if the now is a trap, how the heck do you get out of it? Well, the quote gives us the escape hatch right away. It says your situation is not your final destination, and that, right there, is the game changer. That's the moment we shift from being stuck in place to being in motion.
This is the big mental flip we have to make. The trap is when we think, my situation is me. Like, it defines us, it's our identity. But the truth? The truth is your situation is just a place you're passing through. It's a circumstance happening to you. It's not who you fundamentally are.
And when you get that, it reframes absolutely everything. Your life isn't some static photograph that's supposed to be perfect in one go. No way. It's a journey. It's all about movement. And look, on any long road trip, you're going to hit some tough stretches of road, right? Some boring towns you just want to get through. But that's all they are. Parts of the journey you pass through on your way to somewhere else.
So, okay, if we're not stuck, then where are we going? This brings us to the engine that drives this whole idea. Believe that the best is yet to come. And I want to be really clear about this. This is not just passive, wishful thinking. It's an active, almost strategic way to actually shape what comes next. And look, it's a totally fair question to ask. Isn't this just, telling yourself a nice little story? And the answer is no, not at all. Believing the best is yet to come isn't about ignoring reality. It's about making an active choice about where you point your energy. Are you going to let it get bogged down in the problems of right now? Or are you going to direct it toward what's possible? It's a strategic focus, really.
So how do you actually do that? Well, it's kind of like a three-step process. First, you have to acknowledge where you are right now. See it clearly, no sugarcoating. Then, second, you have to consciously draw a line between who you are and what you're going through. They are not the same thing. And finally, number three, you have to really embrace this incredible idea that the future isn't written yet. The next chapter is blank, and you're the one holding the pen.
Okay, so what's the bottom line here? When you put all these pieces together, what you get is a totally new way to look at your present moment. It's not a final verdict on your life. It's something else entirely.
This is the big takeaway. Your present, whatever it looks like, with all its struggles and frustrations, it's just a data point. That's it. It's a piece of information. It tells you where you are right now. Maybe it shows you what needs to change, but it does not get to decide your entire future. Your present is not your destiny.
So let's go back to the quote one last time, but with this new understanding. Always remember your current situation is not your final destination, meaning it's temporary. It's just a stop on the map. Believe that the best is yet to come. That's not just wishful thinking. That's the fuel you put in the tank to get to the next place.
So in the end, this quote isn't just supposed to make you feel good. It's a call to action. It's basically handing the map back to you and asking a really simple but really powerful question. If, right here, right now, isn't your final stop, then where are you going to go next? Your journey has countless destinations. Which one will you aim for?